resources. So let's see. No, this one spreads it out more. This is probably the one that we would need to put up there. Alright, hold on. Can I Alt-O and just do save as? Boom boom prototype. Here we go. We'll just say 3. Okay, there we go. And now there's 3. Oh, let me just call this up regularly. Publish. Alright, so visibility, public. Okay, so there you go. I don't know how long it takes before it becomes available, but there it is. Checking workshop blueprints. Hey, maybe it did it. That'd be cool. So yeah, that's Boom Boom. Oh, so anyway, the story. So Peach is in this massive capital vessel. Now, Minecraft, Peaches would make like huge ships, and he is no stranger to taking time in to make a huge ship. So hey, this game is right up his alley. So he decides he's gonna make a capital vessel. So he goes over Polaris encampment after not even having it a week, and he gets shot. He learned that not to put the fuel tanks near the exterior blocks because apparently like a rocket hit, blew out some of his combat blocks, hit his fuel tanks, blew up the fuel tanks, massive explosion happened, and Peaches lost his capital vessel over this Polaris encampment with all these turrets up. So he's like, hey Exim, I need help getting my capital vessel back. We have to go salvage it. And I'm like, no problem. I was thinking about making a combat hover vessel anyway. So I just kind of sped it up. So I made Boom Boom. And I took Boom Boom out for like a test run, and it was glorious. Because I didn't know where Peaches had crashed his ship. I had no idea. And so I just took this out, went, you know, like, I forget where I went, but it just wrecked face. So many things flying out of this. I had the minigun, the rockets going, it was just blue charges from like the plasma crap. It was beautiful. And so he logs in, and I'm like, cool, hey dude, I made Boom Boom, let's go. So I was like, hey, why don't you drive Boom Boom? So I actually had him hop in Boom Boom and strafe around, and as long as you're moving, man, nothing messes with Boom Boom. It's just a volley of death. It's so great. Alright, so anyway, that's Boom Boom. And then someone came by my Twitch stream and was watching me work on a drilling hover vessel, and my first attempt was sorry. It was so horrible. So he sent me a, he's like, hey, go look on the Steam workshop and take a look at the Drillamon, which is this guy right here. So I looked at the Drillamon, and I was like, this is actually pretty cool. So 11 by 7 by 13, 289 blocks. This guy, not very expensive at all, 48-minute production time, and he did a really good job. I wish I remembered his name right now. It's kind of bothering me that I don't remember his name. But so he was like, you need to put some RCSs in there. You got to have your, I already had like the pattern for the drills on the front. At least I knew to do that much so I could drill and get my vessel through there. But I was really long. I was skinny and long. Whereas this guy is a lot more uniform shape. So I took apart his blueprint in creative. And then I started working on making the beast. Because I like to, you know, this is small. I want to be able to learn and make some things, you know, my way. So I made the beast here. And the beast actually has a smaller profile than he does with his Drillamon. And I can get in some pretty tight spaces with this guy and come out of like crazy holes. I'm like, how the hell did I even get up out of there? The one flaw on this build though is I have RCSs just hanging out here in the front. They really should be protected. Same thing with like some of these thrusters. But I normally just take Boom Boom or my capital vessel and turn the weapons on, and then I can drill in peace with nothing messing with me. Because I think I only have one gun on here, and I have a multi-turret. And that's it. So yeah, let's see. Yeah, multi-turret and minigun. That's all the beast has. But he's got tier 2 lasers on him right now. He started out with tier 1 drilling things. But yeah, that's it for him. And then, like I was saying, my small vessel, I made that. I didn't realize how big warp tanks were. Or warp drives. Whichever one is super huge. And the thrusters on them. So I ended up going back to the drawing board, and I made the Astaris here. And I had to go back to creative only once to make a slight change. I needed to add 2 more upward thrusters because the gravity on the lava planet was way more than the temperate where I was doing my testing. And I also changed out the thruster here for the biggest one. This is the Thruster Jet XXL 3x13 by 3. And, you know, kind of like the other one you saw, I like having things with me. So I can bring 4 people. I can change out my armor, oxygen station here. There's a fridge. There's plenty of cargo space. I wasn't quite sure, Isling, if I was going to mess with the volume stuff on this one. I did do the container extension for the container controller for ammo, so I could hold more in my ammo box. But I kind of left this interior area here for more if I do decide to, I guess you can say, quote-unquote, upgrade to mass and volume. But I'm really not sold on the idea of switching over. And this is all done up with the hardened steel blocks, so they got a lot of mass, so it takes a lot of force to get this guy going. And it's all motion sensors right there, and motion sensors for the side flare lights. I got all the guns. I had just the rail guns before. I kind of like having a variety now. And this is what she looks like with the power on. I did go fight some turrets with Polaris. I got the front hull blown up like 2 blocks, maybe 3 blocks deep. I don't think I lost the weapons. I have this protection here for the cockpit because they always seem to go for weapons or cracking your cockpit. So it's a little interesting sitting in here. You kind of lose the bottom part underneath the reticule, but it's doable. You can still fly, you can still shoot stuff. So I'm going to keep it for now. And the other one had wings, but I decided to ditch the wings. I wanted the smaller profile so I could just chillax. You got Boom Boom? Let me know what you think about Boom Boom, man. It's a complete beginner build. But Boom Boom is great. Yeah, go take Boom Boom into the enemy lands. Interior light, all this is up on motion sensors. The side light here, motion sensor. So taking advantage of using more signal logic on my creations. So that's pretty much it. And I do like the fact that I can access the cockpit from the back. If I just point up here and hit F, usually this works. There we go. And then I can just turn everything off from here. And I did put the engines on their own toggle. So yeah, that's that. And Isling, I think you saw me yesterday when I was working on the Cerberus build from Jay Randall. With I got everything on motion sensors now, motion sensors and levers. So now I don't have any excess power drain on my ship. Speaking of which, I think I might have been running food processors. Maybe running food processors. Yeah, I'll go ahead and turn those off. But as it is right now, like, I'm hardly using any power on here now. It's great. Alright, so I'm just gonna go back to build and chill mode here, head back to my 4th floor and work on the kitchen a little bit more. But I'm glad that I was able to share that with you, Damien, and I hope you really like Boom Boom. Let's not get stuck on the elevator. Let's go. Okay, I guess we'll check on the fusion cells. Oh, we're not making fusion cells anymore. Probably out of water. Well, almost a stack and a half. Yeah, probably out of water. I did bring some water from... Ha ha ha. Not out of water now! We're just out of promethium pellets. That's okay. We'll move some of those over too, because I have some on my ship as well. Let's see, promethium. And let's move the rest of that water over. Started over on single player because we're having issues with the server and I have no idea how to set it up. I'm talking like just running on your desktop or an actual server. Either way, it's pretty much the same thing with getting a lot of that started. I actually started running this server on this machine, and then Peaches actually has fiber internet at his place, and he actually has a server machine. So I was like, hey, let me go ahead and set this up on your stuff. So luckily he said sure. So he's got Windows Server, and I just went over there. I normally prefer like Ubuntu 17 for a lot of things I've ran in the past. Like for instance, I ran a Minecraft server for 3 years. That's how a lot of us know each other that you see come on here. And so, yeah, if you have any questions about some stuff, I might be able to help you out. I used to work in the IT industry. Not right now. I'm going back to school. So, yeah, good times. Good chat. We need all the fusion cells. I do not know how to script in Python. The only programming languages I've dabbled with in the past are, and this is in order, was BASIC, HTML, JavaScript, Java, and some C. Oh, and PHP, because I did a lot of stuff with websites that relied on SQL. But I'm really rusty on my programming stuff now, so I don't know how much use I would be. I'd have to crack out some books or go on some websites and double check a lot of stuff. Alright, we're going to need to set up some LCDs to say this is the kitchen area. Alright, let's see. This is kitchen / break room area. Kitchen and cafe. That's how we'll do this one. Kitchen and cafe. Let's go with a light blue color. We can actually make that font a little larger. Kitchen and cafe. Drop that down. That works. Alright, and now we get to have fun with our millions of lights. But have no fear, we got this. So let's go with kitchen. Actually, light kitchen 1. And we're going to look for our new signal, kitchen signal. We're going to do this like 13 times. You know, the same ones, a friend gave you Python script for your chatbot, but it was made for him, so we don't know how to get it to work for mine. Ah. Yeah, I saw that we have chatbot on here now. Peaches went ahead and added that because we got the auto miner stuff on here, but I didn't know that it was backed by Python because I haven't done any digging to see what that was scripted in. But good to know. Oh, streaming chatbot. Okay. What am I using? I'm using, goodness gracious, you'd think I would remember some of this stuff. I'm using PhantomBot. Ah, the Streamlabs chatbot. Okay. Wait, is this 4? Yeah, this is 4. You can get the script to work. You can give a couple of custom commands to subscribers. That'd be cool. I think it's always good to try to give subscribers a little extra pizzazz, if you will, for being subscribers, obviously. Set something aside as a reward. I already have a 7. So Isling just took down a Xerax troop transport. Now someone has a brand new hand plasma cannon. Aw, yeah. Good job. Gotta love getting free stuff. Well, not really free, but because you had to work for that. Twitch is not doing enough for lower end streamers. It's definitely a little on the difficult side. It's kind of like, I don't know, rite of passage or you have to prove your worth kind of mentality. 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, so now we're on 10.
You are not worthy.
I think that was 13 I just did. I'm really bad at remembering my counting for some reason right now. Like, I guess because I'm just on autopilot. Like, okay, yeah. Sassy 14. $15. 16. And the last one, 17. Alright, let's run away. Run away! Aw, yeah. One very bright room. Alright, now we're gonna go ahead and get rid of this thing that says kitchen. I don't really need a reminder that this is the kitchen. That was for pre-planning purposes, where I was gonna play stuff. You need to do a lot of mining so you can build Boom Boom and make its brother Earthquake. Heck yes! Tell you, man, let me know after you get Boom Boom built. You take them for a little test run. Gotta give me some feedback. Let me know if you like taking them out.
He's got that boom boom pow.
Isn't that Black Eyed Peas? He's got that Boom Boom pow. Haha. OMG. Alright, let's see here. I guess we'll start right here with, let's see, we come inside the room. Ta-da, you're in the kitchen.
Hello.
And yeah, let's set stuff up right over here. Kind of like that idea. I might have to make more lights in a moment. Alright, let's get rid of the ventilator right now. We can put some plants in the front. Some green bushes. Where'd that fern? Yeah. I like this fern plant. It's pretty cool. Alright, food processor time. Here we go. We in the kitchen. We're gonna be making some stuff. Alright, let's see. Food processor. And yeah, I guess we'll just set up a food processor and a refrigerator over top of it. Kind of taking an idea from Sick on this. And we'll put a triangle light here at the bottom. That'll be our signal logic for when these are actually powered on and churning away. Have just enough lights for that. Throw a lever here on the ground. Those might be kind of far away. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's my Discord right there. Make sure you read over the rules when you join and do the little command, and then you'll unlock all the channels in it. And there is an Empyrion channel. Feel free to share screenshots of what you got going on or what you might be building. We love seeing what other people come up with in this game, let me tell you. Alright, do I want to have the lights there? Or I like how I did that in my capital vessel, because that's what I did with the lights. It just seems like my levers got pushed way far away, though. This wasn't the option to put it right there because of the light. Oh well, that's okay. Let's grab texture, not texture, simple. Just to make that pop a little bit more. And wow, really should be like this. And we'll need to have, what I should have done was configure one light, save myself a little bit of time, and then just have it repeat. So I want this to be a red light. I don't really need to have very much intensity or range. Maybe a 2 intensity, range of 5. and 2 seconds. Yeah, that's not so bad. Okay. How many refrigerators do I have? Enough. And I think when you first come into the kitchen, we'll make that guy the main refrigerator. Come in and to your left. Yeah, to your left. Put a little screen here to help everyone know that this is the refrigerator that you want to eat your food from. Screen, refrigerator, food. Let's see here. Refrigerator. What's a good name for this thing? Main refrigerator, main food refrigerator. Let's go with that. And you know what? I think I'm just gonna chop that off and use a smaller one. Yeah. Green. Main food refrigerator. Perfect. If there was any confusion, you'll message when you have Boom Boom or Earthquake built, and you'll come see them for yourselves. Haha. You will see a smile on my face as I lay waste to the planet. That's what I'm talking about. That'll be cool. Alright. Go ahead and get naming everything in here. Let's go ahead and add all of this. Lever kitchen. Let's go with FP1. Will that fit on my signal logic? Yes, it will. Sweet. Coffee time. Sounds like a good idea. Food processor number 2. Oh, I didn't want to put that. I wanted to name it. 3. 4. 5. Number 6. 6. Boom, 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 boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. You are now food processor 1. Well, let's just do this a little easier. Kitchen.foodprocessor. Food processor 1. Dot 1. Alright. Got the food processor. Only going to use this food processor when it's turned on. And this light right here, which is flashing, is also going to use the same thing. And this is kitchen food proc 1. Alright. Probably should name this refrigerator too. Kitchen fridge 1. kitchen, fridge 2. Three, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so that's done there. Back to the magic. Alright. You are... What did I just do here? It was... Light... Simpler just to go over to this one. There we go, second one. Three, and same thing. 3. Alright, still setting up signal logic for all the food processors. So they only run when we want them to. Okay. So these look like they're good. You can get 5 and 6 going. Five. 5. Did I get that one? Yep. And I got that. 5 with logic? Yep. Okay, and now 6. Alright, cool deal. Yeah, that'll do. And let's stick a 6. Kind of want to go set this up out here because what I've kind of got going on right now is this theme that if you need to know if anything is running on this entire floor, you can check it here in the very center of it just by going and stopping on the floor at the elevator. So we just added 6 constructors. So I'm going to need to find a spot on the wall to either showcase 6 constructors or just set up a circuit to know that one of them is on. And I'm trying to think about what I want to do. What is this refrigerator called? Oh, this is not grouped. No, it's grouped. Huh. Alright, fridge, main. Well, thinking about what I want to do, I'll just start setting up where this stuff goes. So, main food is set from fridge 1. And we'll send things to fridge main food. Fridge 2. Oh wait, it's at the top now. Refrigerator. Main food. Fridge 3. Fridge 4 and main food. Fridge 5. All the way down to the bottom. And grab fridge main food. Alright. Kitchen fridge number 6. So we have 6 refrigerators that we can take raw ingredients from, and each food processor will put them into the final products refrigerator, the main one. Oops. This needs to go to main food. There we go. Okay. I can either deal with little arrows there. Oh, no. That's okay. So I can put all this on a circuit. I can make 2 circuits. 2 OR circuits. And link it to just one light. Or we can take 6 slots here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we can say if stuff's on like over here, we have this setup. So maybe I'll just do that. So let's just do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Luckily I have the wall space to do this. Or else it would take more signal logic. But this way, anyone coming here can know exactly which one is running before they even run into the room and see the flashing light. So we're just going to put in here food processor number 1 active. And we'll make all these bright red text. Use that one. And we'll leave the background color alone. Is probably about as large of a font as I'm going to get. And if someone's doing a lot of cooking, this whole wall is just going to be lit. Oh, I should probably name this. This is, Alright, go in order so I don't mess myself up here. Food processor 1. Food processor. Yeah, it's supposed to be 2. 3. 4. 5 and 6. So nothing showing up if they're not running. One's into the black wall. But if we trip 2 and 5, we should see 2 and 5 pop up over here. So food processor number 2, active. Active number 5. So our control panel, being in the main hub, definitely still working as intended. Come in here, you'll see the flashing red light. And all of our refrigerators are labeled. So that's the kitchen at the moment, with room to grow, depending on how large the greenhouse floor gets. I guess we'll just kind of play it by ear and see if the refrigerators get really crazy. In the meantime, I think I'm going to go ahead and call that a win for the kitchen room, and rush in here to the cafe and start working on how we're going to make this look, because kind of just want to do like table and chair kind of deal, but we'll see how that all pans out. I only have 1 light left. We're going to have to make more lights, that's great. Let's see, plants, definitely like plants, and there's furnishings, so I think this is where we get table and chairs from. Small table, we got beds, bunk beds. Hey, that's kind of neat. You can make a little area that has sleeping quarters. Small table. We could do like a bar in here too, because the curved reception table corner kind of should be like a bar. Hey, this has table and chairs. Table 2. Ah, it's 1 freaking block, man. I was thinking I'd have to do like all the chairs individually. Well, this just made it a lot easier. Alright, we're actually gonna put the lights in here after I go get more lights. And we're gonna need to spray paint the room and pick a texture. Or, yeah. So I think we're gonna do the checkered in here. Because I was saving this one because it's concrete floor in here. Just do all this. Oh, you know what? I'm a dummy. Let's just turn on the symmetry plane here. Make this go by a little faster. Oops. Yeah. That's the one I want. I don't know if that's exactly the middle. Oh, it is. Nice. Here we go. So now we can take half the time to do the floor in here instead of all the time. Okay, let's get rid of the letters in here because that was just for me to know. And this is going to be an interesting room because that is steel, and the other side of the room over here is concrete. So I'm going to need a friendly texture that works for both. And I'm using this on the other wall. I don't know if I have... I'm going to take off symmetry because it's not going to work with the different textures. Yeah. What do I have to work with? I could do this. I think that checkered pattern is on both. Here it is right there. And I think it's on page 1 here. So we could do this for the walls. Wait a minute, is this no, this is metal, because I have metal textures. Let's double check though. Did I put down? Yeah, that's steel. This is concrete, and that's concrete. Okay. So yeah, probably the easiest thing to do would be to change the walls to be this. And we'll change the floor to something different because this texture is available in both concrete and steel. I wish they were in the same place, so when you switched textures, it kept the same selection. It's gonna be a really weird room with a lot of tile. Alright, and I think... yeah, let's do something crazy like this for the floor. Alright, that is looking a little better. I wonder if I can make this a different color. We got like a red carpet. What do I think about this? Probably could have kept the symmetry. Oh my goodness. Maybe I'll do a double band of this. This is crazy. This is a crazy room. But you know what? We're gonna roll with it. Damn it, we need a cafe area. So I have 30 of these. So let me grab that bar looking one, like stuff this guy in it. There was a straight reception table too. Here we'll set up like 3 wide bar area. Yeah. Maybe it should be like when you first come in, like you can set it just to be like 4 circles, or 4 parts of a circle. Like this, and this. Your eyeballs hurt? Yeah, it's a little, over the top. I might have to change it. You feel like you're in a casino? Heck yeah, man! Like, I'm trying to... It's a cafe area! I'm gonna... Or you can play Texas Hold'em at a table. Maybe if I leave it open-ended like this, that explains how someone gets back in here. Like, hey-o, what's up? And then we have, like, the bar area, which I think... I'm gonna move this. I'm gonna change this to, like, the other side over here. That way it kind of spreads things around. Let's go with, yeah. Just throw in the straight pieces like that. Yeah, the floor definitely, like... You like my... Yeah, don't give me faces when you look at my room. Jennifer's giving me crazy looks. Gotta have a plant. Let's go for like those crazy ass like lava plants in here. I like them. I think they're cool. Alright, and yeah, more lava plant. Alright, I'm gonna change the texture of the walls. That's a little bit too much. What else can I use that is friendly with between steel and concrete? I at least gotta ditch the checkered pattern. This is the steel side. So that shared, that shared. And I have something that's just a solid color like that on the other side. Close, maybe this. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. That's all steel over there. Alright. Hey, at the beginning of my stream today, I said, hey, I'm not the artist, but I'm gonna give it a try. So this is my attempt. Alright, we're gonna finish doing this. Maybe we'll leave the center checkered black ones, break it up a little bit, solids to... that might be too much. I don't know, we'll have to see what happens. And we gotta change the colors of this. I don't know. We'll figure out something for this room. Oops. It's almost like race car, like just the checkered patterns, like the checkered flag. Alright, you know what, screw it. Let's just get rid of all this. The other thought I had was just like putting another set of steel in front of this on the other side. I shortened the room up by one or two blocks, but I would get the same textures available on both sides, because that's the real challenge right here. Is there's only so many colors, not colors, but texture palettes that I have available. Call it the winner circle. Okay. Guess we can keep that there. Still gotta put lights in this room. We're using my lamp right now. Colors. We got almost a blue. It's like this color, I think. And we have a red in here right now. Can't really go wrong with black. That might be too dark. Or I can stick with maybe a neutral color. Like a white. Oh no, that is not coloring. Hopefully it's not doing something weird on the other side of the texture. We'll just use this for this side. And I'll just change the ceiling so that everything in here is white. I like that casino thing though. It could just be like, this is the casino. Like, oh, I was gonna have a cafe, but you know what? It ended up turning into a casino anyway. There's gold coins and there's credits, so I could put like the tables, and I could put ATM machines in here. You could totally make a casino type thing in here. If I could find like a big freaking table, maybe call it like the craps table. You know, craps and then blackjack and poker. That's like regular table stuff, like the ones that were like right here, table 2. Over small table. You can have like a little corner taken up and call it like security, and put like 2 of these in here because it looks like dude could be watching like video camera footage. What else do I have in here I can play with? Do you even have like bench? Does this look like a sofa? Like have like a little chill, relax area. Maybe when you first come in. Like, hey, you gotta wait. The receptionist lady told you to chill. And then I just need to find one of those like NPCs I can put over there to man up the casino area here. Oh, look, that hold up. There's actually a sofa. Look at this. Okay, we gotta make this work. This is really huge, though. We could totally stick it over here by the plants, though. Bye, plants! Yeah, that's like the VIP area right there. You know what? We can actually, What? Yes! Okay. This is great right here. Alright, so we'll have lounge area there. Yeah, we're totally gonna make this a casino. You gotta sit your ass here and wait to get in, but you can get a drink while you wait. That sounds kind of legit. I think we'll do the plant decorations later. I am totally gonna make a security area though, because I just think that's funny. I think that's funny as all get out. It'll be small. We'll just throw in like the, where'd it go? The control stations here. Just be like bloop and bloop. And you know what? Over here, this is my furnace wall. Well, I don't want to tap into that. I think we're gonna have to oh good, that's also an outside wall, so I can totally just cheat. Oh, you know what? We're not going to do the large one. Let's do the super skinny strip. You know, I've been using like the regular doors all throughout this particular build. I think I saw an armored one that was already made. Base supplies. So many boxes now. Space station supplies, here we go. Armored door. Perfect. Okay, swap out this. Give me the really awesome armored door for the security section. Bam! So they get like this little wicked booth off to the side. Security. Could be in here like watching people. Purposely put like inactive motion sensors all around the room because they kind of look like cameras. Or I know what I could do. I could use some of these freaking shapes I haven't done before. There's cylinders in here. You know, like those dome-shaped cameras that are in Walmart everywhere? Like this? Like... And we'll just make them black so they're all blacked out because you can never see what the heck they're doing. But you know they're cameras and they're watching your ass. Like, bam, check that out. Like, I should probably put like one in the center of the room too. Do I even have a center? Where's my center? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Ah, it's going to be off. It's going to be off slightly, so we're not going to do that. That's actually pretty freaky enough as it is. Okay. So we got our security section. We got our bars, chill area. Let's get some tables up in here. Some of the these ones right here, like it's like so corporate looking, like conference, little small table, but the chairs look corporate.